Well, hello, my beautiful Aries. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your messages for August 2020. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Okay, just to let you know, I will be announcing the winner of the ring competition for one lucky subscriber to win a ring like this one. I'll make it especially for you. I'll be announcing that in 5 days' time. Sorry it's taken me so long, but there's been quite a few messages, so I'm slowly going through those. Please bear with me. Okay, my beautiful Aries, let's get straight to your reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? Woo! Well, that's quite explosive energy for August. Oh, I see. Okay, interesting. So we have the Lovers to open and we have the Strength card. For those of you who are new to my channel, I take jumpers from the pack. I do not choose the card as I believe that is my energy, not the message you're meant to receive. Everyone is different. There is no right or wrong way. This is just my way. And so please fast forward during these moments. I don't like to waste anyone's time. So in the Protagonist energy, we have the Lovers card. This is Gemini energy, and this is about partnership, okay? The strength of two together. It's about a choice. The tradition of this card, it used to be called the choice. So you're weighing up something in August to do with a direction that you want to take. Now, this could be in terms of partnership for business, or it could be love, because we have to go deeper and find out what they're guiding me towards in a moment. But there is some sort of choice on the table here, okay? And I feel like you may, up until this point, have been very undecided. They're giving me the sentence, bunny in headlights. Okay, so there may be something that you've been dealing with, Aries, which is not like you. It's not a typical energy. Normally, you know exactly the path you want to take. You're very sort of direct. You go after what you want and you achieve exactly what it is that you want. But there's something in your sphere, in your energy field, that's making you kind of very contemplative. That's the word they're giving me, contemplative, where you, contemplative. Yeah, so you're thinking, you're all in that sort of Hamlet mode where you're really thinking, perhaps even overthinking. Now, Aries, you're not normally so analytical. When you make up your mind, you just go for it. I mean, there's no time like the present. That it's, you know, the time is now. That's the energy that you often display, okay? But they're giving me something here is making you look like bunny in headlights. They're really highlighting this, as you can see that figure in the middle there, just looking out into the distance like, oh, well, which way should I go? Should I go left or right? There is some option that needs to be thought about. Now, they're really highlighting these two hands holding together. Okay, now I see this card all the time and I get different energy from it. What they're giving me here is two people grasping hands like this, but they've also given me an image like this, like grasping arms. Okay, so perhaps someone in your sphere needed some sort of help, where they needed to lean on you for support, because this is very much a very stronghold there. Or maybe this was you needed somebody in that respect, or they needed you. It's like needing to sturdy oneself, okay, in some way. Now, this could be in friendship, it could be in love, but we'll go deeper and find out. Yeah, there is a unity here, a unity. Someone coming together in support, but there is a direction that needs to be taken here. They are showing me that a truth needs to be spoken about how perhaps you and a counterpart feel, because the Lovers card, of course, is also connected to soulmates, a soulmate sort of energy. But we're going to go deeper and find out what it is they want to talk about with that. But this is the overall energy that's propelling you forward, which is there is some sort of choice, either in love or business, as in partnership. They're really highlighting the fish here at the bottom. It's like a fish head, but sometimes I read it as a snake, but they're showing me it as a fish head at the moment. So it may be about doing something you love doing for finances, if it is a business opportunity. and it may be about following your heart instead of following the money, but it could also be coming together with somebody that you deeply love that has not seemed to be in balance for a while. There needs to be a truth spoken. Now, the Antagonist energy, this is the energy that is in some way delaying your prosperity path or whatever your goal is. Okay, the Antagonist energy is always the one where you take 2 steps forward and 1 step back, so you just within reach of attaining whatever it is that you want, but there is a little residue of something. It could be hope, it could be faith. In this instance, it's the Strength card. Okay, now the Strength card is a Leo energy. So, you know, I'm doing this reading at the end of July here, which is in Leo month into the August. So this is the energy to overcome for this month. And this is about belief. Okay, when we get the Strength card, it is deeply loving yourself. Now, a lot of people say, you know what, I love myself. I treat myself well all the time. But self-love does not always come in that sort of package. It is about not second-guessing yourself. It's about remembering that you are enough. And it's also about self-doubt in certain situations. So when they're indicating self-love to me, it's about not doubting in some way. Now, this could be not doubting someone in love. It could be not doubting yourself in love. It could be not doubting yourself when it comes to a partnership in a business, okay? You need to know that you are enough, okay, Aries, when you get this card. You also have the courage to proceed. Now, again, I'm feeling this energy is slightly off, because when I think of Aries and your energy, you are courageous. You know, you are the energy that propels you forward towards your destiny, and you have no qualms about going after what you desire. But something has come up that's made you a little bit hesitant here, got you all overthinking. They're again highlighting this hand to me where you're up in your head, which is not usual. You lead from the heart, you lead from the gut instinct, and you proceed forward just knowing that things will work out. This is normally. So this is not a typical energy for you is what I'm getting here. There's something that's got you all up. It's not anxiety, okay? It's almost like you're just overthinking something. Okay, you're mulling it about in your head, and they really want you to lead with your heart, okay, is what they're highlighting to me. But also, there needs to be a belief that the universe has also got your back, because you may have felt a little bit left out in the cold by Lady Luck or the universe, and feel like that they have not delivered something in particular that you've wanted, because this is about, you know, things that you love doing or you want to achieve. It does pertain to your life path and the goals that you foresee in the future, because we have the Judgment card on the board, which is a wake-up call about your path that you're meant to take in life. So you may feel like you've been left out in the cold in some way with the universe, but that's not the case. The universe is here to teach us lessons, and it looks like in August your lesson here is knowing your worth, knowing that you have everything you need within you to move forward, because you are enough. So have that self-respect. You know, if someone is trying to offer you less money in a partnership than you deserve, then you need to ask for what you truly deserve, and don't bend in any way for somebody unless your instinct or your heart tells you it is still a good investment, okay? They're just saying don't sell yourself. What's that? Don't sell yourself short is what they're giving me. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Don't sell yourself short. Okay, anything more with this? No. So the Judgment card is your unifying energy. Now this is the energy that brings everything together for a successful outcome in the month of August. And we have the Judgment card. So this is, again, as I said, about your wake-up call, about your life purpose, your direction. You finally get clarity after mulling things up. You make a final decision as to where you want to go. Now, interesting. Okay. Now this seems to be, this is a feminine energy that I've got coming through here. This feminine energy that I'm getting, it's an image for somebody very much in particular. Something about, okay, I don't really know what the message means, but it's something about eyelashes. Okay, they look very feminine is how they're showing me. So eyelashes being very long, perhaps you have like an unusually long eyelashes that are naturally so, or that they're showing me very, very long eyelashes. Okay, now that could be that they're showing me because your eyes are wide open. But they're highlighting the eyelashes here also in this card. Your eyes are finally seeing something very, very clearly. But they're showing me if you've got naturally long eyelashes that are not typical to, you know, what normal humans have. They're showing me that there's something in this message for you. It's something about these eyelashes are so long. Okay, and they're showing me them without any sort of extensions or anything. Now that could be you as a masculine energy also. They're just showing me these eyelashes. Okay, so we're going to go, they're not finished here. Yeah, so you may have been weighing up a couple of avenues of which direction you want to take. Now this could be because we do have a choice going on here. If it's to do with love, then you may have had two people. Awkward, but they're giving me, you may have had two people here that were interested in you, and you're making a choice. Now one really speaks to you thinking that they may even be twin flame is what they're giving me, and it's not working. And it makes you feel like at this present moment in time that you're not enough, or you in some way feel like there is no respect here for you, because the twin flame energy may not have ignited on their side. They may not have learned the karmic lessons that they need to before they are in balance to reunite with you, and you're deciding to take a soulmate because that has been presented to you by the universe. I don't know why I'm getting this, but this is obviously a message for somebody in particular. But also they're showing me that there is one choice that is stronger than the rest that you really want to action and move forward with that. Okay, they're now giving me an image of mushrooms. I think they gave me an image of mushrooms a couple of months ago for somebody else, but they're giving me why mushrooms? Okay, they're saying even in the darkest, muddiest kind of climate, there is still growth. Okay, and they're showing me different colored mushrooms, but there's the one in particular. It's a very funny kind of hat shape on the. I can't even. I wish I had a pen and paper and I could draw it for you. But it's like a mushroom that's very strange. It's very out like that. It's not a typical button mushroom type thing. It's very unique. So they're showing me there is a unique growth at play here in this situation. Now we're going to go deeper because I really want to know what they're trying to give me here. So we're going to, just to let you know, this was the White Witch Tarot that I opened with, and now I'm using the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot to get the overall energy. Thank you so much. Ooh. Aha. Okay, interesting. I see. So we have the Page of Swords to open here. Now the Page of Swords is an Aquarian energy, but what we have here is this is my lurker card. So if you're not in communication with your person at this present moment in time, because we do also have the reunion card, but it is in reverse, what they're giving me here is that they're keeping tabs on you. This may be with in terms of social media or checking things out with friends, etc., etc. It really feels that you or they are checking each other out. We're going to go deeper and find out who. Okay, they're giving it that they're checking you out, okay, to make sure that you haven't moved on, or that it feels very much as soon as they feel like you're moving on, they come on in to speak towards you. So the Page of Swords is going to bring some sort of new communication here, okay. So in August there will be somebody in particular. I'm feeling that it is a romantic interest that you've been waiting to hear from. Now, I just got an energy of, I'm not waiting for nobody, okay? That I completely understand that, and you absolutely shouldn't. Nobody should ever wait for anybody. But there is like a residue, like deep in your soul, like, I wonder what they're up to. It would be nice if they contacted. That's the energy I'm tuning into. This person has been keeping tabs on you in social media. They are coming forward to speak their truth, but they have been spying on you for quite some time because they want to see what you're up to. Now, this does not mean it is a romantic interest per se. This could be a friend. It could be someone in your family that you've actually cut out. It could be someone that you're not in contact with, because what they're giving me, the sentence they're giving me is they've flown the nest. They've flown the nest. Now, this could be, it could be someone that you were romantically linked to, and you were nesting, you were building some sort of home with each other, or you live with each other, that sort of nesting period, and they have flown the coop, as it were. They give me flown the nest, though. Or it could be a family energy, or it could be a friend that's moved away. So they're giving me that energy because it's someone who's moved away from a typical home base, or maybe a town that you call home or whatever. They have relocated in some way. They've moved on, but they're about to come in and communicate with you. Now, this is the Six of Cups. It's in reverse. So there is some sort of unrealistic expectation here. And it really feels like when this person returns, it feels like they owe you an apology, but it feels like you're not going to get it. They want to come in with some sort of communication. They do miss you, is what they're giving me here. But it's in the strength, it's in the antagonist position, okay? So they're showing me that this person, they disrespected you in some way that made you feel like, not that you weren't enough. They chipped away at you in some way where you felt, I demand more respect than that, and I didn't get it. Okay, and this person is kind of returning without apologizing. I mean, how dare they is what I'm getting. But this person's emotionally unbalanced, and when they come in, it's almost like you absorb this energy, and it makes you feel unbalanced also. But there was some sort of communication coming on in here, and you may have been hoping for this communication because you may be actually moving on. You got your eye on somebody else in terms of a romantic interest, if that's you, if it's to do with love here. The only thing that's keeping you stuck is there is some sort of cord or some sort of tie residue left from someone from the past. It's like there is an unrealistic expectation to want to get back with this person, because they always seem to leave you feeling, I don't know, like you overgive to this situation and you don't get in return. We've got the Chariot in reverse, so it feels like you can't make a decision. You feel stuck when this person comes back on in. So if you're about to move on, you're getting clarity here. You're seeing things really clearly, and you're recognizing that by holding on to anything that this person represents in the past is keeping you stuck. Okay, that Chariot card in reverse is, a stagnant energy. You cannot move forward unless you let everything go from the past. But how can you let everything go when this person seems to feel you're detaching and then comes back in with more communication? Now, I'm getting an energy of this person is very immature, especially since we're dealing with Page of Swords there. Very immature, yeah. Very immature energy. And we got the Ten of Cups. It's in reverse, okay? When we got the Ten of Cups in reverse here, this is a lazy connection, okay? This person comes in for very quick results. This also could be something that is connected to a broken marriage or a broken, a separation in some way. Because when we have that Ten of Cups in reverse, it's about an unhappy home, okay? This person cannot step up to provide that happy, balanced kind of support that goes with being in a connection. Now, this could be that you have a decision to make here with regards to this situation, whether you move on from the situation and hope for something new to come in, or whether you try and fix it. Because when you have that Ten of Cups in reverse, this is interesting. They just said again, flown the nest. So this could be something about empty nest syndrome. It could be, a family member who has left and has left, some sort of trouble in their wake, that empty nest syndrome or family trouble, broken home energy. I'm going to pull a card on it to see exactly what we're dealing with here. But I'm just going to finish the line before I do. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, look at that. I mean, the Empress the Empress, when it's in the upright position, it's about, you know, knowing your worth, knowing your boundaries. And when you've got it in the reverse here, this is again indicating that in some way, whenever this person comes into your sphere, Aries, they show no respect. I don't get it. And, you know, they're dependent on you. Oh, interesting. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. What they're giving me here is this person who comes back in and is going to definitely come and speak some sort of truth, but they're very immature because they're coming in as a page here. And, you know, you're the Empress. Now, this is not a gender-specific reading, male or female. It's about the energy, okay? So even if you're a masculine energy, it's about you're the best of the, you deserve the best, okay? And when we get this Empress card in the reverse there, this person who comes in towards you, Aries, you don't realize, perhaps you don't realize, well, I'm about to tell you what they're giving me is they need you and your energy more than you need them. But they have a tendency to project and make you feel like you're not enough or disrespect you in some way where it makes you feel like in some way that there is, how can I put that, insecurity or, you know, feeling like you're not enough for them. What they say to you is quite sharp, okay? And then, yeah, it just seems to go nowhere, okay? There is no growth in this situation also. When this person comes around, they never give an apology. They just sort of, or this person, if this is the first time they're coming back around, there's no apology here, but there's also no growth, okay? It's a stagnant energy with this person. But they need you more than you need them because actually their ego, because it's over the Strength card, and Strength, you know, that's a Leo energy. Sometimes when it's used in the negative, it's about ego, and this person needs your energy. It's almost like they feed off your energy. They need their ego stroked, and then once that's done, they kind of leave you empty because you're overstretching, overgiving because you love and you have beautiful passion and light about you. This person is an energy vampire, is what they're giving me. And it seems like it's a stuck kind of energy, but you're seeing that now. You're seeing that clearly. And you want to move on, you want to move forward. And you may have a choice here, which is, can you fix it? If you can't, can you move on? Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, look at that. So we have the Sun card. And this is the energy... this is about a joyous outcome, okay? Being wonderfully abundant and being free. They just said being free, okay? Okay. Very interesting. Okay. Well, this is quite a precise thing that they're giving me here. It's almost like, this is for somebody specific out there. It's like, I don't know how to describe that. What is it? I don't know what it's called. Okay, so I'm going to try and describe it. It's like some sort of throw or some sort of very ornate. It's red, very ornate red kind of. It's like a sheet or a blanket, but it's thinner material. But it's like a throw, and it's decorative. And you put it on the bed or on something. It's very decorative. It's something that's very new that you've purchased. They're showing me someone putting it on like the end of a bed or something. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what it's called. But anyway, they're showing me that. If you've bought something like that just recently, or you just put it on your bed recently, or, you know, it's a very ornate, very unique material, probably about that you know, I hope you can see that in width. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you. But what they're giving me here is there's going to be a very, very abundant time for you. You have a lot of success coming your way, both in the material world and the emotional world. But when it comes to your happiness, they're showing me a freedom from this situation. Extrapolate. They're using the word extrapolating. I can't get it. Extrapolating basically means removing yourself from this situation. Now I'm going to pull a card on this line. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot to gauge the energy. Can you please clarify the Ten of Cups in reverse? the Empress in reverse and the Sun card in the upright. Can you please guide me to what I need to know with regards to this situation? Can you? Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Right. Okay. And one more. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Can you please guide me? Thank you so much. Can you please guide me? Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So what we have here is the Eight of Wands, which is you will get some sort of communication with regards to this person. Now it is a very quick exchange here, and it's wands, so it's a very passionate exchange when we deal with wands there. They want to spark, it's almost like they like to ignite and spark your attention in case they're losing your attention. It's almost like this person cannot be without you or your attention, my beautiful Aries. But also, as we know, when we spark up a match, as you can see, these are all matches and they're kind of lit there, it burns out. So this energy does burn out quite quickly. So they like to reignite it by coming round. Now, Magician in reverse. Magician, when we got the Magician in reverse, Major Arcana card, this is an unfulfilled kind of potential in a relationship. There is limited resources for it to come to fruition, and also they're giving me this person has scattered energy. Okay, so they are kind of in and out energy. It is over the center card. This person also uses their spiritual gifts for manipulation. Okay, the Magician often directs things in a manipulative way when it is in reverse, so it is for their own gain. And also we have the Knight of Cups, which suggests this person has romantic intentions, but they can never fulfill them. Okay, it is in the, as you can see in the upright position, this person's coming on in with a love offer. You know, they want to be your prince or princess charming. They want to give you a romantic proposal, but actually in the reverse they're showing me that they have unrealistic expectations. They know they cannot sustain a connection because they're just not ready, is what they're giving me. They're not stable. They're showing me the horse, but they're showing me the energy of a horse bolting. So they're not ready to offer something solid. Okay, but they're using, they're manipulating the fact that they know you have some sort of feelings for them. They manipulate it for their own gain. Now, please don't shoot the messenger. I'm only giving you exactly what the cards are giving me. If that's not your situation, then perhaps this message is not for you. Okay, I'm tuning in on a specific energy for Aries, who someone keeps coming back or is coming back around and does not give them an apology, but expects, you know, sexy texts or sexy messages. Yeah, look at that Page of Wands. Okay, the Page of Wands, it's in the reverse. So when I get this card, this person is bored. I hate to break it to you, Aries, but I have to tell you the truth. I cannot sugarcoat it. They pop on in pages. I mean, you're an empress, or, you know, you need an emperor, or vice versa. You're an emperor and you need an empress. That's the energy you should be aiming for. I mean, these pages, move along. That's not the energy that you need here. Okay, so they're low vibe. And when they get a bit bored, or, you know, they got some downtime, they're very chaotic in their sexual energy, very immature, but they reach out to spark some sort of, hey, I miss you. But there's no substance to what they're giving me here in terms of the connection. And you're worth more than that. You're the Empress. But this person makes you feel like that, you know, there's not a lot of respect here. They make you feel like lesser than you are. They somehow chip away at your wonderful self-worth. Okay, and Spirit wants you to be mindful that this person is projecting onto you. Okay, so do expect some sort of communication. Now we do have the Eight of Swords. It's in the upright position. So when you have the Eight of Swords in the upright position, this is about being over analytical. Okay, really thinking about it. also feeling like you're stuck in this energy. But the tradition of this card is that this figure here can take her hands from behind her back. She's not traditionally bound, and can take off her blindfold and see that the swords are pointing down. Okay, they're actually in protection. Okay, so what they're giving me here is, sorry, I'm just adjusting myself. Spirit is showing me that this connection is not working because you are being protected from it. Now, this could be a case of this person's just not ready, and it's not the right timing for them and you, because you're higher vibe and you have learned more lessons spiritually than this person, and they're protecting from you, because when the swords are pointing down, as you can see, they're all around this figure that's bound. There is a protection going on, but this person feels bound and anxious, perceiving that there is a threat because they cannot see. Okay, they have a blindfold on there, but there is no threat, there is a protection. So yeah, again, they're giving me, like, I mean, I know there's lots of red going on in some of the cards, but they're showing me again this material that is red. Perhaps this person even gave you this material. It's in some way relevant, this red kind of throw or whatever it is. It's very ornate. It's light in material. They're showing it again to me. So it's like a trail runner or something across a bed. I don't know. But if that's you, then there's something in this message for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Again, we get the Magician in reverse, okay? So they're showing me here to be free from this person, because this person is low vibe. They're scattered, and you are scattered, wasting your energy on this person, is what they're giving me here. You have the ability to bring in anything you desire. The Magician card has turned up on the board for a reason. You have the ability to bring someone new in, and you're seeing that clearly. The overall energy of this month, August, is you're waking up. You're waking up and seeing that this seems to go nowhere all the time, or it is going nowhere in this present moment. It's almost like at the end of the month, you throw your hands up in the air and go, nothing changes. This person comes on in, I miss you, what you've been up to, how's things, yeah. And then they're full on with their communication right at the beginning here. And then it starts to, you start to get really happy about it. And then all of a sudden, Page of Wands. Around about the 3rd of August, this person's like, oh, they haven't contacted you back for about 3 days, then 5 days, then 6 days. And you're like, oh, they've left me high and dry again. Was it something I did? Did I say something? No, it's nothing to do with you, Aries. This person is manipulative, okay? And it's making you scatter your resources. When you could be drawing something in, you could be in the upright there, magnetizing someone who is worthy of you. A soulmate, okay? You have the Lovers on the board there. This is the energy that is propelling you forward. You have the choice here. Do you continue with this situation that seems to go nowhere, or do you move on to someone who is more deserving and more romantically, exciting is what they're giving me. There is a real possibility for someone new. Now, what we're going to do is go deeper and find out an outcome. I'm using the Fountain Tarot to get an overall outcome of this situation. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What are my beautiful Aries meant to see for their highest good? Can you, ooh, wow, exciting energy. Okay, exciting energy, but, so that card here, they're showing me here. These two cards, oh, and okay, and there's more. They said, don't forget, there's more, and I can just see them over there. So there's more. Okay, how would you like to receive? Okay, these first. So we have the Chariot, again in reverse, okay? So it's come together with the Death card. So what they're giving me here is a very high indication of this is going to go nowhere unless something changes, okay? Now, the big changes that need to happen is you need to either move on from this situation, or, you have to take charge of the situation, because at this present moment in time, the Chariot in reverse is twice on your board, which means that this is stuck. Okay, Okay, this is going nowhere. There's no direction. And you may feel like when you get this card in the reverse, especially twice, there is an energy of giving up, because there is issues here that you may have tried, troubles. You've tried your best to get it off the ground, no matter how many times you've tried. You've tried to get it moving, but still it remains stuck. There's no direction here. Okay, so as you can see, this is the energy of what's coming on in here, but the unifying position is, what do you need to do in order to have your abundance or move through this situation? And it's judgment, wake up call, clarity, and for your life purpose, so the direction that you're going in. And when we've got that death card, it's about you need to transcend this in energy. Now this is Scorpionic energy. Interesting, we've got Cancerian energy here, and we have Scorpionic energy. So there could be placements with you and your person in those areas in some way, Aries. But what we have here is a rebirth. Okay, it's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. So anything, they've actually just given me the words burning bridges. Okay, Aries, burning bridges. So if that's a case of flipping that match there, burning that bridge and moving on to something better, they're showing me that there needs to be a transformation here for you to move on towards your happiness, because the Sun card is on the board. Happiness, the ultimate abundance and freedom is there for the taking. The success in romance is there for you in the taking, but either there needs to be a transformation in this connection with this person, or, I mean, I know it's obvious that you have that choice, stay and try and fix the situation, but they're showing me it's continuously the Chariot in reverse, which is stagnant. Okay, now they have the Three of Coins here. It's in the upright position, so this could be one of two things. Okay, it could be, and I'm going to pull a card on it to find out, but it could be there's a third-party situation going on here, and that's why it remains stuck. Or it could be a fear of there being a third-party situation, because it is over the Eight of Swords, and this is this is, when you get this card, it's about perceived fear. But if you actually took off the blindfold and saw things clearly, you'd see there is no fear there. It is a perceived threat that actually is not there. So there could be a fear of something third party related that's actually not there, but unless you know it for sure, at the moment it's showing me as a perceived fear. That when this person comes in and out of your life, you think, well, where are they going for the rest of the time? They must be with someone else. Or they could be just lazy and bored. I mean, this person, they're pretty immature when it comes to this connection. Now, I'm just going to pull a card on it because I want to make sure. Can you please clarify this Three of Coins for my beautiful Aries? Can you please clarify the Three of Coins? What are we dealing with this Three of Coins? Is this third-party situation, or is this about seeking some sort of soul tribe in order to get advice? Could you please guide me with regards to the Three of Pentacles there? What are we dealing with? Because when we have it in terms of business, it's about being cautious. Okay, as well, it's about being careful and cautious, being clever about the advice that you take, because it could lead to a perceived threat that isn't there. So if people are giving you advice saying that he's probably doing this, that, and the other, oh, again we got Judgment. So something is going to come to light here. There's going to be a clarity on this. So this is the wake-up call, okay? So either this is a wake-up call, you either find out about a third-party situation, or you find out that it was gossip, okay? Because the Page of Swords is on the card, on the first card here, which is the first card, the middle card, and the last card are the strongest. So there could be some sort of manipulation here. Somebody could be gossiping about the fact that this person is a third-party situation, and that is not the truth. But it's going to come to light, okay? This Judgment, there is some sort of clarity comes, and the clarity actually comes in the third week of August here with regards to this situation. I just got an energy of, I can't wait that long, I want to know now. But it's about divine timing with the Judgment. Interesting. Okay, so they just want to highlight that the Judgment card is number 20, and when you reduce that to reduce that down, that is number 2. So there, again, it's about trusting your instincts, because that's High Priestess energy. Okay, Virgo energy there. Trusting in your intuition when this comes to light. You'll know in your gut, they're giving me, but they just wanted to clarify with that. Ultimately, yeah, look at that. They're just giving me here, ultimately, when you rebirth the situation and go in a new direction, because the Five of Cups in reverse is about moving on. And that's when the hope returns, and it is a recovery of the situation. Five of Cups is seeing other offers that come on in towards you. It's not a hopeless situation. Now, in the upright position there, this is, grief and loss, abandoned, feeling unloved by this person, the abandonment card. And as you can see in this, this person cannot see the wonderful offers that are on display because they're too busy looking at what they lost. But in the reverse position, this card, which is the way it turned up for you, there is another direction available for you. There is another option available that comes towards you, and it is a more hopeful situation. But you need to move on from this other situation in order to reach for your happiness. And look at that. You need to believe that you're enough. You need to know and see how beautiful you are, or how handsome you are, male or female, not a gender specific reading. You need to know that you're enough. This is your abundance, but only when you move on from this situation. I mean, I'm not going to blow smoke up here. You know what? I have to tell you exactly what they're giving me here. Okay. So, once you move on from the situation and you know that you're enough, and you rectify this situation by believing in yourself, and your abundance comes your way. Look how beautiful this figure is in this. She's glowing. Again, not a gender specific reading, masculine or feminine energy. It's about this energy, glowing in your own skin, knowing that you are awesome, okay, and that you deserve happiness. You deserve the best of the best. Okay, so they're highlighting the lily pads to me, and this came up, I think it came up in Aquarius reading yesterday, especially since, because that Page of Swords is an Aquarius energy that opened here. I think it came up in the Aquarius read yesterday, which is had an energy of, you've kissed a lot of frogs, now it's time for the prince. Now again, as I said, not a masculine energy. If you've, it's about the idea of it, the symbolism behind it. Things may have gone wrong with other people, but now you're making way for somebody who is more deserving and actually loves you, steps up to the plate to come towards you. Now, they've asked me to go again, so I will. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know if they walk away from this situation? Can they please have an outcome? Ooh, that's quite a big outcome. Okay. Yeah. I love it. Okay. So we're just going to put those there because they've asked me to go to the bottom of the deck as well. 8 of Wands. 3 of... I love it. Okay. So they want those 3 separate. So we have the 8 of the Wands. Oh, sorry, I'll just turn those up as well for you. But... they want those separate. So we have the 8 of Wands. Okay, so there is this communication that comes on in quickly, but if you're moving on from this energy, then you're right on track. Okay, as you can see, the Sun card. The Sun is in the distance, so you're on track towards your happiness, towards your happy outcome and your life purpose. But you're right on track. I was clarifying what happens if you move on from the situation. This is what will happen. Now, 8 of Wands, this is about, in this particular deck, this is about moving forward with quite, it'll be a quite quick change here, okay? And there'll be action. This is an action card, propelling you forward if you speak your truth. King of Swords energy, Aries. Again, it's how can I put that? It is an air element, but this is about strategically speaking your truth. You've really thought about things, and that's where I get this energy that you've been mulling things over. You've been trying to work out the best way to proceed with this situation. This is about speaking your truth, leading with respect, and yeah, it's about saying exactly what's on your mind, okay? Maybe this also came up because they're giving me this sentence. Maybe it came up in the Aquarius reading as well. They're giving me, speak your truth even if your voice shakes. So even if you don't want to fight here. They're just saying you don't want to fight. The sword is down. You don't want to fight, but you want to speak your truth even if your voice shakes, okay? And you're high vibe. You're the king energy, okay, when you're speaking your truth. The Judgment card, again. So the Judgment card is this wake-up call, moving towards your life purpose, making that final decision. Once you make that final decision to speak your truth to this person and move on from the situation, then you're rising up, okay? It's almost like you're unveiling yourself, but you're also unveiling your power and trusting in the downloads that you're getting. Okay, I'm going to give you the image because they gave it to me. Very strange. They've given me an image of ice cream. Someone eating an ice cream with on a cone type thing. Now, I mean, that's an obvious thing to say. Everybody could be eating ice cream with a cone, but maybe you've just done it as you're listening to this reading, or you've just eaten it before listening to this reading. There's something very immediate about this ice cream, okay? Maybe actually you sell ice cream, I don't know. Because everybody in their life, they've always had it, someone's had an ice cream, of course. They're showing me on a cone. But if that's something that's happening immediately or happened in the last hour or so of you listening to this message, because time is obviously fluid, then there's something in this message for you, okay? But there is this rebirthing again of the situation. Now we have the Three of Cups is in reverse, okay? Three of Cups in reverse. They're showing me here that this is gossip. Okay, about third-party situation. When we've got this Three Cups in reverse, this is about people prying and assuming and almost gossiping. Okay, so it feels like there's gossip around a third-party situation that may not be true, because it feels like there's no support in this accusation. So just so you know, but equally this this relationship still goes nowhere. It doesn't matter, Aries, it just still goes nowhere. And we have the Three of Wands, it's in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse is a delay, a setback, okay? Okay, thank you so much. It's over the Five of Cups there, so the delay is the meeting of the new person, is what they're giving me. But they wanted these cards on this side, and we have, which one? Oh, wow. Oh, okay, interesting. So we have the Queen of Coins. Okay, Queen of Coins is someone very resourceful, is coming on in towards you. We got the Lovers card. So a soulmate energy, someone who is more balanced and more suited to you. Someone who wants to invest in the connection is coming your way. There will be a delay after you moving away from this past person, before this person comes on in, but it is a natural amount of time that's meant to allow you to be fully free of the person from the past before you can move on. This is a more faded energy. Someone is more in your vibe. They're giving me divine timing. Someone who is destined to be in your life, but they want to give more to the connection, okay? This is someone that you will build a home with, they're giving me. Where would you like this? Okay. This is after the transformation. No, thank you. There's a transformation that needs to happen here before this comes along. Six of Wands in reverse. And this is about, there is a fear of failure here. Okay. It's an ego thing. Now, they're giving me, Aries, that this is to do with you. Okay. There may be something in your mindset where you feel you may have failed in a relationship or had a lack of confidence in the relationship, they want you to drop this, okay? And remember that you are at the top. You deserve the best, okay? So they want you to keep those boundaries high. But also, you're above the competition, okay? You're way ahead of any competition, but the obstacles need to be overcome. And the obstacle that needs to be overcome here, Aries, is knowing your worth, okay? Overcoming this lack of confidence that you may have because it's from the past in some way. They want you to overcome this before you are meant to meet this new person. Okay, now this new person could have a Gemini placement or a Virgo placement in some way, or a Scorpio because we have that transformation. But the obstacle, the lesson that needs to be learnt here is the Empress. Again, it's in the Strength card position. They want you to recognize you need to overcome any feelings of overstretching to meet somebody else. It needs to be equality. It needs to be, equity needs to happen in this connection for it to be successful. That's the lesson that needs to be learned. Okay, they want me to leave it there. That was quite complex, but yeah, someone is definitely coming back to talk to you there. But they want me to leave it there because you have some decisions to make, Aries, and that's in August. But you're moving forward. The decision you have to make is about knowing that you are enough. Now, the cards that have come out interesting are Round and Round. Now we know what that means, right? And we have quite a few. We have Truth to be Told. Now it's in the reverse. We have a Leg Up. Haha, interesting. And we have Time for a Nap in reverse. Okay. So the first card, I'm just going to turn them over because the first card was Round and Round. It was in the upright there. I'm just going to tell you what it means. I don't want to tell you anything's wrong. 25. Oh, I opened it straight at 25. Round and Round. So it says, the spiritual quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles you are challenged to break. Revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. Okay, so we'll just give you that in terms of a relationship. And it says, are you wondering, how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar. Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person who may not look similar, but who attracted you because your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mixture of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You've been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine, as long as you do things again, only differently this time. For you learned something of great value since the last time round. How will you choose to behave now that you are aware? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. So again, clarifying absolutely everything that's in this reading about going round and round. Same old situation, but going nowhere. But what do you choose to do differently? Now we have Truth to be Told, and it's in reverse. Number 14. Truth be told, number 14. We're reading the protection message as it turned up in reverse there. And it says, where are you being dishonest with yourself or others? Every Aries screaming, I'm not dishonest. But that doesn't mean that you are dishonest. What it means is, where are you not speaking your truth? Where are you withholding how you really feel? Okay? And it says, if you're unhappy with any area of your life, look for signs of denial. Okay? This can also pertain to others being misleading or withholding information from you or acting from hidden agendas. Now is the time to say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth of the situation. Even if you don't like what you hear, acknowledging it will be the key to a beautiful new future where you no longer labor under the heavy burdens of deceit and denial that is imposed upon you. Set yourself free. Nothing less than the truth is required now. Very, very important. And we have a leg up, number 34. 34. 34. Okay, and it says, relationships that are healthy thrive on interdependence. It is important to recognize that you need others as much as they need you. You must allow people to support you just as you are there for them. This is a time to be vulnerable, to speak up about your needs, and to ask for them to be fulfilled. Trust. You will be met with kindness and love. Don't expect others to read your mind, though. Ask and it is given. So if you do want to rebirth the situation from the past person, you need to speak your truth, even if your voice shakes. That's what they were saying there, okay? And we have time for a nap, but it's in reverse. So we'll read you the protection message with that. Time for a nap. Number 24. You are a human being, not a human doing. Is it possible that you're suffering from workaholism? Could you be the one who thinks it's your job to save everybody, to be there for everyone, and to go, go, go until you can barely see straight? You've gone as far as you can with this. You've worked hard and you've nourished people and projects, but now you are an empty well and you have no reserves for others or yourself. Don't let your ego keep you going at full speed when your body and spirit need to rest. Exhaustion is calling you to stop what you're doing altogether and take a break. If you don't, the appearance of this card could portend to burnout that stems from being totally overwhelmed. You will feel like a new person if you take that break, so do it now. Okay, that's just clarifying the reading completely there for me. I'm very grateful, truly grateful. Thank you so much. So, my beautiful Aries, may not be what you want to hear, but unfortunately I have to tell you the truth of the situation, okay? So we'll just give you a trinket before we go. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know? Thank you. Ooh. Right, okay. So we have a fish. Okay, so again, fish is very important. Fish, they're giving me two energies with this. Something fishy is coming up here. But also what they're giving me here is this fish pops out of the Page of Cups when there is a new love that pops on in there. So someone new, it will be surprise when new love comes in. It could be someone who's got a Pisces element as well. Will be a surprise, but new love is on offer there. Okay, but it will be a surprise. But it's also about emotional depth, plunging those emotional depths. And oh, they just gave me, just as it fell out of my hand, swimming against the tide. Okay, so swimming against any patterns. Oh, it doesn't want to stay in my hands. Slippery little bugger is what they're giving me. So it's about moving against the tide. Okay, so bucking any trends. If you find yourself going in the same direction with this person from the past, then you need to swim against that now and go in your own direction. They actually want me to put that on the Judgment card because there is a wake-up call here for your life's purpose, your prosperity path. You are headed in the direction of your happiness. And if this person isn't stepping up, then you need to move on. And we have the wonderful mermaid. Okay, again, plunging the depths of your emotions. Dig deep there, Aries, for your direction. But this is about being very free, liberated from a situation, and also recognizing, you know, mermaids, they're very magnetized. They draw abundance and they draw love towards them. Know that you are enough, Aries. You are beautiful, you're talented, you bring a lot to the table, okay? Magnetize love towards you. Don't ask who is the one. Know that you are the one and let them come to you. Wow, I don't know where that came from, but that's obviously something you need to hear. So you are enough. You are the one and they will come towards you. The love that is meant for you will come towards you. Okay, Aries, where would you like this? Where would you like this? Interesting. They want it on the Lover's card because there is a choice here on the table. Okay, but you are magnetizing this towards you. Once you rebirth this past situation, okay, either, well, it's showing me to let go and move on. But we all have free will, so it's totally up to you. But this is the energy that they're giving me, Aries. So that's all I can give you, I'm afraid, for August. Thank you so much, my beautiful Aries. If there was something that resonated in this reading for you, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, and it lets me know that you resonated with the reading, which is very, very important for me. Okay, my beautiful Aries, so much love and light to you.